Hello everybody and welcome back to Dot Hack GU, where we have completed Volume 1 Rebirth. We are going to start Volume 2 Reminisce. Things that happened between. I made a really long 2 to 3 hour mega episode, like just trying to do extra things before I moved to the next volume. It didn't turn out too well. It moved really slow. There were a lot of times where I was standing still, kind of like trying to find out what to do. So I skipped all that, and just didn't even publish the video. I will show you guys what I did, at least, just to catch you guys back up to speed. Let's see. We completed Volume 1, and I did Mecha Grunty, where I saved him. Oh well, that's 5. I did the one where I did him 50 times. You had to save Mecha Grunty 50 times. Where is it? It was called Mecha Grunty's Messiah. There we go, Mecha Grunty's Messiah. I did every lucky animal, where I had to run around and kick every lucky animal. And then after I did every lucky animal, I had to kick 50 of them. So that was definitely time consuming. We did the Chimp Kicker event on recording. And I hunted on every PK, and this one took the longest. That one took a few hours, because you had to go into an area, run into the battle area, make sure it's a PK, kill them, go back, and then you had to find the 7 chaotic PKs that were different, and they had a lower chance of appearing. That literally took hours. Like, I was like watching a video or like in a call with somebody while I was doing it, because it took up that much time. So I knew that in that 3-hour mega episode I wasn't going to complete everything, so I kind of just I just trashed the video. But we will be starting Chapter 2, Volume 2, excuse me. Let's go. Convert Volume 1 data. There we go. Once you begin Volume 2, you'll be unable to continue with unfinished quests from Volume 1. And so there's one that I didn't do that I'm gonna do this volume. There was the one where that artist thing, Bickman, where Haseo commented if it was a guy or a girl or not. You have to hand out these flyers to every NPC that can go into the towns, and I tried to start it, and I went from 17 to 60 in the 5 to 6 hours it took me to complete the other ones, and that was only 61 out of 118 or something. I was only halfway done. I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna start this in Volume 2, because if not, I wasn't gonna be able to get Volume 2 to you guys for a while. So I'll do that in this one. You will receive a bonus for converting Volume 1 Rebirth clear data. If your inventory is full, items will be stored in your guild storage. Nice. The following list displays the items obtained: Strange Coffee, Fairy Rain, Fairy Drop, Healing Storm, Healing Potion, 5,000 money. A new movie was added to the desktop's movie player. Okay. Hello? Okay, well, I guess before the salt. The ending of the last one was like super, like it hit me super hard. Who is underneath this water? Who is that? Oh wait, is that Entrance? I see white, like a white skirt. Is that where he went when Ida took him over? It is Entrance. Okay. That's hidden, forbidden, not holy ground. Bulwark? I don't remember. Ah, there's Sakubo. More Saku than Bo. So I'm assuming since Entrance locked himself or is trapped in that ice thing, she's really not happy with me. So she's gonna be a nuisance. Huh. I'm incredibly surprised you found him.
After all that's happened, you really want to stay in the world. Yeah. have is here. You and I.
Huh.
Yes, this place is all we have.
Whoa. Wait, that noise. Huh. Okay, we already starting off with a little bit of fire. Okay. But oh,
The online game, The World, Revision 2. It has now become a place where players prey on other players. A lawless land, filled with an overabundance of PKers.
figures it's Bordeaux that shows up.
And the PKKer, feared by all PKers, was Haseo, the terror of death. Haseo searched, and at long last found his hated enemy, Tri-Edge, but discovered he was no match for him.
I have something to say about that.
He was then reduced to level 1 by Tri-Edge's data drain. In his search for a power that could defeat Tri-Edge, Haseo learned of the anomaly known as Ida, and the epitaph users that could resist them. And that lured him towards their power, the Avatars. Bordeaux, a PKer with a grudge against Haseo. Matsu, the 7th unit leader of the Moon Tree Guild. Alkaid, the former emperor who fights to regain her throne. Through battling these three, Haseo grew both as an epitaph user and as a person. Upon defeating Endrance, the beautiful emperor of the Demon Palace, Haseo learned that he had been using Ida to fill a hole in his heart from something lost in his past. On the day Haseo was crowned the new emperor,
Things went downhill.
the young girl of Moontree, Adelie, disappeared. In his search for her, Haseo came upon outer space, and at last encountered Tri-Edge.
57 levels lower than where I should be.
In his second battle with Tri-Edge, Haseo came out victorious.
Oh,
Tri-Edge was broken up into data fragments and was lost.
never mind, I lied.
But just when everyone had let down their guards, a vast number of Ida tentacles suddenly appeared. And pierced Adelie's body.
No, I was gonna say, but I was way stronger before I fought in the. I forgot. I did it with Avatar. Wait, are you awake?
Adelie!
Haseo?
Adelie!
I have to get up. I'll get yelled at again if I don't.
Get up, come on.
Adelie! Adelie!
If I could only be more like Haseo.
Hey! Adelie! Adelie!
Huh? Where am I?
In an at-home. Ours.
Wait, why do you sound so weird?
And at home. Alban told me.
What is that? No, what is that? This.
And then I started to hear
What is that distortion? That's hard on the ears.
Adelie, calm down.
And then...
Adelie! Get away from there! Atali! Hey, Atali! Atali, are you okay? Come on, speak to me! Damn it! Not this again! This isn't happening! Oh, Haseo. Just leave everything to me. Come on! Why? Mega!
Oh, did he do that data replication thing, or?
Don't worry, you'll be safe now. So how do you feel, Atali? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm okay, I think. What? My voice.
You know, we haven't heard Atali say anything for a while now.
Oh.
Maybe her mic is broken.
At times like these, it's best to just log out and reboot.
Okay, I'll just log out now.
Yeah.
I can't log out? Wait a minute. Where am I? Where is this place? I don't know where I am.
This is Raven's.
Wait.
No, that's not what I mean. This is an online game, right?
Wait. What?
Well, yeah.
They're not here. My controller. My desk. My M2D. Where am I? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
My ears, come on.
Don't worry about your character. Just remove your M2D and... Wait. Wait a second. I don't understand. Where are we right now?
Can nobody do it?
Huh? We're right... What the hell? Haseo, what about you? Where are you right now? Wait, am I seeing the world directly?
Oh, they went some.
But where did my real self go? Wait, we've got to log out. Everyone log out.
Nope. Oh, snap.
Damn, I can't. What the hell is going on here? Is this a really bad dream or something? Calm down.
I wonder if this is where a certain popular light novel got its idea from.
Currently, it appears that all the players in the world cannot log out from the game's master server.
Oh god, isn't that a massive uproar?
All the players?
Yes. Under the circumstances, it is most likely that the Ida phenomenon is to blame for this.
Wait a sec. Never mind logging out. What I want to know is, are we all really inside the game? But that's impossible. Even for Ida.
Your senses should be informing you that you have now ventured into the game's wondrous world. If you say that this truth is only an imaginary one, then I ask you, where is the real world? As long as they cannot be refuted, there is no end to the possibilities in this world.
Perhaps it's also Ida's influence that's keeping us from hearing Adeli's
But it's like
voice.
Haseo is answering her, though.
What is this has
Or is she
left.
typing it?
Anyway, we've got to figure out the situation.
Putting aside our inability to log out, it looks as though the game itself is functioning normally. We can use chaos gates, platforms, and save shops as we did before this began. We can preserve our data at save shops as usual, but we cannot check email or forums from outside of the game. We still lack information. I'd like all of you to help investigate the situation.
I mean, isn't this going to cause mass panic?
Pi, search the areas. Kun, go and search Lumina Cloth.
Understood.
Got it.
Haseo, search Makanu.
Fine with me.
You're tired. You should rest here for a little while.
Okay. What's happening to me?
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. Sakaki. I have to contact him. I have to find him first.
you were supposed to stay put.
I need to ask around Makanu. I should start by asking as many players as possible.
Seems to be nobody around. I'm assuming they're all at the square or the chaos gate. Oh. Why is this circled?
I need to ask around Makanu.
Okay, well, is Syllabus and Gaspard here? Okay, so he's losing it. Death Grunty! Item storage. You can manage your items here by storing and withdrawing items from storage. Please use it when you have reached the item possession limit. Is this my storage? You now have the ability to exchange items. Place the cursor over an item, press triangle to exchange it for GP. Please be aware that this does not work for some items. Oh. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Guess I'll go here first. Is it all gonna be people that I know that are tripping out, or I just have to literally talk to random people? Let's see. Who's here? That's what you're worried about? There's no response on the healing receiver either, and I can't use my transformation cancel command either. I can't contact my squad leader or other members at all. What's going on? Why can't I log out? If I'm not mistaken, we're inside the game, aren't we? This is a much bigger problem than not being able to log out. What could be happening? I simply don't understand it. I have another thing that's scaring me, and it's because of another, and popular series that's out right now. What the main problem was what happened when someone when people couldn't log out of the game. If you guys catch my drift. Where am I? Is this really the world? Where's the development room? The debug machine? No way. This bug was report. Cough cough. Rather unusual bug, don't you think? Not only are we unable to check the logout command, we are actually inside the world. If you can't call this an abnormality, what can you call it? Oh, Dark One works for the for the company. Don't tell me we're going to actually be trapped here forever, are we? If that ever happened, what will become of my mortgage or my son's tuition? Honey, kids, help me! I'm in here! What's going on? I'm already inside the world. That's it. I'm dreaming. This has got to be a dream. Aha. Oh, he's losing it. It must be because I haven't slept in 4 days and couldn't hold up anymore. Man, I'm terrible. I can't stop playing the world even in my dreams. Huh, what was that? This isn't a dream? Don't be ridiculous. There's no way like this could happen for real. Oh, man. Wait. You're a liar. Jeez. You wouldn't just wet him up, put him off the edge. Oh. And I seem to be inside the world, and my short meal isn't working. My friends keep disappearing. Hey, this is a dream, right? This isn't real, right? Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the response I was looking for. People losing their minds because of this. Isolde. You assume that I magically know? Why am I unable to log out? Is this some new type of bug? What are the debuggers doing? Why hasn't this been reported? I'm no less than 3 seconds from going off the deep end. And everyone the debuggers. What about the system admins? After all that talk about wanting to become admins, is this how they spend their time? Calling. Why don't you call them? You scared me, don't sneak up on me like that. I just got a message from Sakaki telling all of us to meet at Moon Tree. I presume we'll be going off to stop Kesh from taking advantage of the situation and causing disturbances. I just don't understand. Why should I have to do something like that? I'm a regular player, just as much of a victim as of this as anyone else. I'm not an admin or anything, so why should I have to act like one and suffer for it? I'm not moving from here anymore. Jeez, dude. Excuse me, I have something I'd like to ask you. We're inside the world right now. I didn't mean to say we're playing the world. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to say. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yes. If we're inside the world now, I hope this doesn't mean that I've fallen into a coma. It just occurred to me that perhaps this same thing that occurred 7 years ago. I must be overthinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. Sniffed. Oh, they're just crying their eyes out. My friend was. Oh no, that is true. I was right. If the PKers PK somebody while this thing's going on, what's happening? I managed to run away, but she took the attack to save me, and she won't come back no matter how long I wait in town. I sent her some short mails, but she hasn't responded to any of them. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It seems that a disturbance is taking place in Central Makanu. Please hurry and check on it. Yeah. Where's their admins? Come on out. What are you looking at? Got a problem with me? Yeah, so I'm on the guy offline. What's it to you? Oh. Hi. You're busy screaming about you wanting to sue people? What a character. What a character. Alright. What's all this hubbub about? Where's Syllabus?
Hey, what's going on here? Why can't I
Oh, he
log
has no
out?
idea what's going on. Poor guy. He has no idea.
Is this some kind of event or someone's bad joke?
Haven't I saved you two during those PK missions? So y'all can't even play the game normally. Now y'all mad when y'all can't. Okay.
Can you tell me what's happening? You're some kind of admin guy, right?
Please, calm down. We are working hard to...
How do you expect us to calm down?
What are you gonna do about this?
I'm terribly sorry. Please, just try to be patient for a while.
So, that guy in the blue suit is an admin. It looks like even CC Corp doesn't have a very good handle on the situation.
Obviously not. We have some information on the situation.
A short mail. Yada's calling me. Let's head back
So
to Raven's
some
Serpent
people
Floor.
can't get short mails and some can. Because those people can't short mail their friends in the medic union unless they all got PK'd while they're out in the field. Adelie?
Hey! You! Why can't I log out of here?
How would they know?
Come on, speak up, will ya? Damn it! Damn it! Where am I? What is this place? Why am I actually inside the game?
So it seems that humans who lack morals both online and offline say the very same things after all. Well, it seems that you only act strong when facing those weaker than you. Pitiful. If you're that scared, run back to Kestrel with your tail between your legs. As reported, it looks like those from Kestrel are stirring more panic in the people. Everyone, go support the town's order. We must not let them panic.
Understood.
Adelie. I was so worried about you.
Uh-huh.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Sakaki.
What's wrong? I can't seem to hear you.
You see,
Ever since you were killed by a bugged monster, you've been unable to speak?
yes. I know it's kind of hard to believe.
Oh no, I believe it. You're not one to tell a lie.
Sakaki.
I'm sure you know this, but all players are currently unable to log out from the game. In fact, they have lost sight of their very selves. It's almost as if their minds have been absorbed into the heart of the world itself.
But it's just an online game.
That's right, a game. But at the same time, it's also a reality all its own, Adelie. At any rate, we must stop the players from panicking. You will help us, won't you?
Yes.
Good girl. Well then.
So Mr. Sakaki's the only one you can rely on after all, huh?
Haseo.
What's up?
So it's you, Terror of
What's
Death.
good?
It appears there are only enemies to be found in your world.
And?
Adelie, why are you here? I thought I told you to stay at the at-home.
I'm sorry. I thought I should contact Sakaki and...
Listen to me. This isn't something Moontree can do anything about.
You're about to get into another fight, aren't you?
I see. Are you saying that you can solve this situation?
With a lot more certainty than you can. What's so funny?
Conceit. Don't you agree that it is the lust for power that is most certain to make fools out of people? Terror of Death.
Depending on the type of the lust for
What do
it,
you mean
but
by
no.
that?
Incorrect.
I mean exactly
Your
what I said.
attitude is what normally makes fools out of people.
Adelie.
Yes.
I will see you later.
People like you who assume they are the grand master of this nefarious plot. And when it gets put on its head, it's impossible! You look pretty much like a
Why
fool.
did you say that?
What?
Huh?
Why did you have to say things like that?
Because it's the truth.
Sakaki, Moontree just wants to try and solve the
But
situation.
they can't.
Ida isn't a problem that Moontree can solve.
But even so... I don't understand. I just don't understand you, Haseo!
Well. Oh well. Time to go back to Raven.
I see.
The situation is much more serious than we thought.
Let us summarize for a moment. Ever since the Ida phenomenon occurred while searching for Atali, no one has been able to log out of the game. Furthermore, none of the players have been able to return to their real-world selves and their real lives.
Uh-oh.
And no new players have been able to log into the game. Communications with the outside receive no reply.
Some of the players have panicked to the point where they're starting to get violent. It seems that the system admins can't contain these players any longer.
Yes, the system admins themselves are just as confused. Right now, their real selves are... At this point, we're no different than the Lost Ones.
It is quite obvious that the reason for this abnormality is Ida. If we ever want to return to the real world again, it is imperative that we investigate Ida as quickly as possible. And one more thing. Let me tell you something important.
Something important?
Now that her epitaph has been stolen, Atali's PC data is starting to degenerate.
Oh.
Degenerate? What is he talking about?
I'm sorry.
But why didn't you tell us?
That's enough. Isn't it obvious? She didn't want us to worry about her. Yada, in this world our minds aren't residing in our bodies, but in our player characters, right?
Oh, this isn't good.
That is merely speculation. But in this case, it would seem to be the most likely explanation for what we are experiencing.
So this is a world where our minds and characters are linked together.
So, what will happen if Atali's character data is lost while she's in this world?
There is a distinct possibility that her own consciousness will be lost as well.
I don't think that's really a coma. That's death, isn't it? Like, that's actual death.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
What should we do? How can we cure her of this?
Is your head just for decoration? You should try thinking before you make a big fuss.
Boy, don't play with me.
Master Yada, do we know anything else?
This too is only a guess. But it seems that this place is not really the world as we thought. It is a false world that Ida has created by copying the data off of CC Corp's servers. I believe that the world we are currently inside of is such a place.
So then, this is some kind of a mirror server.
That's one way to put it. Atali, at one time you had the power to distinguish Ida's sound from all others.
Ida's sound?
Come to think of it, didn't you say something like that when we found Indiglut Lu?
Well, if you mean hearing strange sounds and seeing bug-like things, I've had that happen a number of times.
Have you heard that sound after being placed in your present condition?
No, I haven't.
I thought so. It all makes sense. it would seem that the data Ida stole from her is...
You don't mean the young girl's Morgana factor?
Morgana factor? What's that?
Master Yada.
It's all right to tell him all about it now.
Man, what's all this stuff y'all ain't telling me?
The Morgana factor is the specialized data that makes Epitaph users unique.
Epitaph users are special characters created by CC Corp for use during certain projects. Thus, Epitaph user PCs have data inside them that is not found inside regular PCs.
That's the Morgana factor, usually called epitaphs.
So the reason that we can use avatars is because we have that Morgana factor? I mean epitaphs?
That's right.
Hence, epitaph users.
CC Corp wants to mass produce Epitaph users.
What?
You mean as a defense against Ida?
Yes, but thanks to strong protection protocols, we've been unable to adequately analyze them. We still don't know exactly what the Morgana factor is.
So you guys created it inside certain characters, but you don't know what it is?
Thanks to that, not only can't we mass produce, we can't even make a copy of it.
What?
So why not just bring the creator in on it? He should be able to take care of that without a problem.
As far as we know, the Morgana factor was not created by any one person.
Well then, how did you get a hold of him in the
Yeah.
first place?
We managed to salvage it from the dark abyss of this world.
The abyss of this world?
Each of the Morgana factors has its own name and identity. In my case, the name of my avatar is Tarvos, the epitaph of the Avenger.
My avatar's name is Magus, the epitaph of the propagation.
As for Aseo, his avatar goes by the name of Scathe. He is the epitaph of the terror of death.
That's incredibly convenient.
The terror of death.
Super convenient, huh?
It's an odd coincidence that it's the same as your PKK
Right.
name.
I'm glad someone saw it.
Even with Magus's the propagation, we can't repair the Morgana factor.
Thus, now that she has lost her epitaph user abilities, Atali can no longer hear Ida's sound.
Maybe that's also part of the reason why Atali lost her voice.
Yada, what can we do to help her?
There are no alternatives but to try to recover her Morgana factor from Ida.
So, which one stole it from her? Because that was thousands of tendrils out of a locker.
However,
Uh-huh.
What?
it will be difficult to trace Ida precisely, now that we are no longer on the actual CC Corp server. Fortunately for us, this Ida server is far from being perfect. This world contains seams in the structure. The fact that we can save our data is proof of that.
That means...
Yes, all we have to do is find them. It seems to me that at this point, our only acceptable option is to infiltrate the Ida areas and conduct a thorough search.
Infiltrate? You mean with just us? There's no way we could possibly cover all the Ida areas between just the few of us.
This is an emergency. We will reach out and ask other players for help.
That's pretty impressive coming from someone as secretive as you.
Haseo, I believe you had a relationship with those at Moontree. You should go and ask
You
them
mean
for help.
Atali?
Moontree? Do you think there's a chance that they would really listen to me?
Moontree would
Nope.
never abandon someone in
Okay, here we go.
That's what Sataki always said. That Moontree is there to help save people.
I will go and contact Zelkova myself. Hi, I want you to go with Haseo and help with his negotiations.
Yes, Master Yada.
What about me?
Atali, you will stay here.
But
If news of that arm were to spread beyond this group, it would only make things worse.
okay.
Off to Moontree headquarters. Don't forget, the area words are Delta setting Eternity's night moon.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
Alright. We will go investigate this matter within the Moontree Guild in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Volume 2.